guys, unloaded. It's already my trip back to Sydney. So I got that load. That one is a new one. I don't think you guys seen it yet. It's not the first time I'm doing it. I've done it before. They call it Coils as well, but it's like it's made on the rod mill. I'm not sure if you guys assimilate any names in there. It's a horizontal coil instead of being a vertical coil, and it's a more loose coil. It's a coil of rod. It's not a it's a coil of rods. Instead of being a thin plate rolled, is a thick rod rolled as well. I'm gonna show you guys the load. It's just so we can start the day. You guys saw my way up. I didn't talk much. I was talking with my family. It's still the issue with my mom and dad. We're gonna get to that as well. I'm gonna tell you guys a bit more of how things are developing. But anyhow, yeah, I done the delivery. Was coils, normal coils, the same that I've done the 2 days ago. Sheet coils, let's say, not sheet. So it's a sheet coil, done delivery, 2 of them, around 30 tons, no news. You guys saw the way up. Now on the way down, I'm taking those coils, around 28 tons. I have 9 sets of 2, so I have 18 total, but they're side by side, so there are like 9 in the truck, but they're actually a group of 2. How do we tie it down? So from the front we cross. So the first coil, we bring the chain towards the middle of the second coil. So imagine we have 2 coils. We bring the chain until the middle at least of the next coil, or pass a bit, not before the middle of the second coil. So from that coil to this coil, right? At least in the middle. I'm gonna show you guys. The back coil goes to the front, and it's not a hard thing to do. So the back coil goes either in the middle or past the middle of the front one. So we are crossing them, yeah? We are tying them down, crossing. So if we have 4, cross and cross. But on the back we have an odd number. We have 5. So what do? The first one we start going to the back. All right, the front coil goes to the back. The other 4 we treat as a pair. So we cross and cross. Hope you guys understand. I'm gonna show you anyway how the load is. Regarding my mom and the issues I'm facing at home back in Brazil, I spoke with my brother, with my sister-in-law. We told my dad. We asked him what he wanna do. We told him if he wanna move with my brother, or if he want her to move. But he's like, I think he's still numb of the whole situation. He's not thinking right. I'm not sure if I comment, but he does have established depression and anxiety and all those bad things that you could have. Plus he been hit with that awkward situation, yeah, very uncomfortable situation. He's bringing the whole family to its knees. My mom don't listen to anyone. I do think my mom is how do you guys call it? A narcissist? Before we don't know much about those things, but we start to find patterns, and I do match a few patterns with my mom. The way I was raised, the way she treated everyone, and she was always, trying to make us feel sorry for her. And then at the same time, she pretends she's a fighter. She does everything on her own. She's that warrior that, live with me, I solve it. Very proud of herself, never ask for help, not humble in any matter, live over her meanings. I was a bit like that, man. It's good that I've been hit with that we've been hit with that, because I can start to observe a few of my behaviors, and if treatment's needed, I will go for it, because I really don't want to have the retirement or the old age that they are having. with all those effed up issues, yeah? There's no way, there's no pretty name for that, man. It's a very bad situation. At first we wanna take both of them apart. If you guys didn't watch the other one that I sort of find out, what happened is my mom find that young guy, wannabe singer. He used to deliver food to my dad when she was out doing whatever. He was driving her around to hospital, back and forth. When she was bad, when my dad was bad, he was taking her up and down. And this guy slowly convinced her. I really think he's also a narcissist. So she find a good match. And I think they would be a great couple. Would be very fulfilling for both of them, yeah? To try to overpower each other and all that fun stuff that these sort of people like. My dad is very calm. He's a very calm man. He don't explode, he don't yell, he don't scream, he's very centered. He's always like taking on the chin, don't complain, carry on, calm, collected. But we know he's suffering. And we told him everything that was going on, that we find out she's spending. Let's suppose my dad has a retirement of $5,000 a month and my mom has like $1,000 a month, yeah? As soon as my dad gets his retirement payout, my mom takes and transfers to her account. And she's spending from there. And my dad is like very low profile guy. He don't spending anything. He don't eat out. He don't go out. He's suffering depression. He don't leave home. He's recovering from a stroke. It's not that he wanna be with anxiety. It's not that he wanna be with depression. Imagine a guy that done everything on his own his whole life. He got a stroke. He couldn't drive. He could barely talk. He took long to start speaking again. He could not. There's a brain damage, guys. The brain needs to recope. Needs to relearn how to talk. Needs to create new connections. Yeah, new brain function needs to be created. So my dad's having all that, and my mom starts spending his money, believing on that guy. Now she's having that future, it's a sort of a future projection, that the guy starts saying, no, in the future, I'm gonna achieve all those dreams and you're gonna be with me. I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm gonna pay you off everything you're investing on me. That's an investment. You're my agent. Everything is just talk, yeah? There is nothing on the paper. There's no proper documentation of what he's promising or anything. She's in love with that guy. So you imagine, she took loans for that guy. She's spending with this guy non-stopping, yeah? And my dad is just numb. We told him everything that we find out. Well, even that this guy was also married, right? His wife sent my sister-in-law in Brazil, my brother's wife, a message saying that woman is destroying my life with my husband. She wanna take him from me. She's making up his mind. He's about to finish the relation with me. Please take that woman away. She's crazy and this and that. And that's how also we come to find out, right? And yeah, man, that's the situation. My dad said, I don't want to leave her. I don't want to leave my apartment. I don't want to be on my own. My brother said, man, I moved there with my kids and my wife. I said, no, I want to live with her. I want to stay with her. I don't think he has the willpower to fight that battle. We don't want to take his autonomy in any way. But me and my brother are thinking if there's any, I don't know, any legal way of take that, at least his retirement, stop that spending. She's horrible with money. She can't control herself. She buys shit that she don't need. She give away shit that people don't need just to like keep everyone close to her. Buying presents and gifts to people that she don't even know, man. And it's been like that forever. But before was with her own meanings. We don't care much. Now she's taking. My dad needs lots of medication. And she's spending the money like crazy, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm afraid. They won't have money for their retirement. They're probably gonna lose the place that they live, because even that's not paid out yet. She refinanced to get one loan to help that guy, to give to that guy. And yeah, the guy's a crook. She's the only one that don't see that. The genre that the guy sings is one of the worst genres that you can imagine, right? They preach, come here and suck, come here and give me your. These are the sort of things that they say. It's always about showing off. It's not rap. They call funk. If you wanna go and Google that shit. So the dance is pretty much the ladies rubbing the in the gentle cheek. It's a very nice dance, yeah. Yeah, the guy is one of these wannabe singers, and I really want him to be very successful, very famous, and that he dumped her badly on her face, and she wakes up, and then we're gonna go there and join the pieces and give whatever help she needs. Right now she thinks she is on top of the world, but soon enough not even my dad's money will be enough to keep that lifestyle. And yeah, they both gonna be in bad sheets, and yeah, we don't know what to do. My dad don't want us to step up. He said, leave me alone, let me think, let me solve it, let me deal with it. I don't think I want to do anything about it. It's not the dad that I know also, man, right? I think we should never stay silent before the evil. We should always fight back. We should always find a way of. We are suffering anyway, right? Why drag that suffering? Let's suffer more and cut the evil on its roots, then keep feeding it and fertilizing it and watering it. Let's just cut it. But yeah, I'm also from the belief that what you're planting is optional. Yeah, you can plant wherever you want. The planting is optional, but the harvesting is a must. You can't avoid it. So if you're planting shit, don't think you're gonna have apples. Don't think you're gonna have nice strawberries. Yeah, you're gonna have shit to pick up, to harvest. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. That's what I take from life. That's the education that I have from them. And I don't know, all of a sudden everything changes. Everything is different. So yeah, sorry guys to once again put everything out here, but that's what I'm facing. And thank you guys for listening as well. If you guys have any messages, it's hard to think, man. It's really hard to think. I'm still numb a bit as well. It's a 40 years relationship being thrown on a beam for an illusion that everyone can see unless her. And yeah, that's sad. It's sad. I have two young and beautiful daughters that could have a beautiful relationship with them. But me and my brother, we said, you know what? Cut relation from now on. My dad is also part of it. If he don't want to do anything, we're stepping aside. We're gonna let them deal with it. If they get to a point that they need food, they need shelter, we're gonna step in and give the basics. If they want to live under our roof, will be our rules, and that's it. That's pretty much it. There is no way around. For what they get from their retirement, they were supposed to be in a nice place, paid out. They were supposed to have private health insurance, and they don't have that. What am I doing, guys? I'm totally lost. Give me a minute, I get back to you guys soon. So yeah guys, that's the situation I'm in. can't take any good things for now. Can't think of any learning from that experience. I'm getting to know myself better. I'm getting to notice a few behaviors on me that I don't like. So that might be a good thing for my kids, for my wife, for myself. But yeah, it's a faffed up situation, man. It's a really bad situation. But anyhow, it will make me humbler that I think I am already. Will put myself in a even it's humiliating. So if it's humiliating, brings everyone to a humbleness level even higher, right? So I take it. That's the lesson I'm getting. And yeah, it's good for us to think about our ego and everything. Yeah, please leave any comments, any suggestions, share any experience. How do you, I don't know, if you ever been on any similar situation, how you overcome this kind of situation? What do you suggest me doing it? I don't want to see them the way they are now. I really want to think about them the way when I was a kid. And even thinking back then with a new spectrum of the narcissist side, we can notice a few behaviors that my mom had even back then. And how my dad is a sort of a hostage. He's been a sort of a hostage his whole life. It's a big stab on the whole family, man. It's a big stab on the back for the whole family. It's not easy to take. The betrayal is not only on my dad, it's on me, it's on my brother, it's on my wife, my sister-in-law, on their grandchildren. I want to introduce my mom and her new boyfriend to my kids. It's the sort of culture, it's the sort of behavior that I escaped from Brazil. I might face that in here. I know Australia is not perfect, and I know there's a lot of things happening here as well. But in there is in an even higher number, right? My mom had me and my brother before. I understand all that empty nest sensation and feelings and sickness that can come from it. But nothing explains me. She has a religion. It's the same religion that I do. I'm spiritist. She's a spiritist. Is a ramification from the Christianity back in Brazil. So if you're Christian and you're curious, research about spiritism. The spiritism is a more, how can I say that? I got the wrong way again. Please don't. Please don't. Yes, I did. Oh man, what's happening, man? Talk soon, guys. But yeah, guys, too much of that sad story as well. I really hope you guys never have to be through that. But yeah, that's one of the situations that we face being in a different country, being in a foreign country. Yeah, I am powerless here, but even my brother living in there, and my brother was living in London, right? And he said, man, I'm going back. I feel like Dad is not well. You might need someone around. And I said, man, I can only thank you for doing that. That before we find out everything, right? That's like 2 years back, 2 years and a half back. He went back. He left the life that he was giving a better life to my nieces, to my nephew. I believe, at least they were in what I see, a more civilized place. But everywhere it's effed up nowadays. I understand that. But the main reason that he went back was to help my dad, was to be with my dad and my mom. But my mom was always saying, "No, everything's fine, I'm good." She started losing weight, she started painting the nails. To a point that was ridiculous to me because she never had that, right? I never saw my mom like that before. And I should have think, oh, something is off, but we were thinking, oh, it's good, she's looking after herself, she's happier, we guess it, it's nice, man, she's losing weight, she's healthier. We couldn't see any bad deeds, right? It's a nice thing, isn't it? In our head was. But yeah, now that we know the reason, it's not really. But anyhow, let's talk about trucks. So yeah, guys, let's talk a bit about trucks. Let's show my load today. That's why you guys are here for, not to listen to my price. So that's what I said. We have a bundle of 4 in the front, so 4 coils, but there are actually 2 coils on each row, right? You probably can see the gap in there. So we have 2 coils side by side. We have a bunch of 4 in the front and another bunch of 5 on the back, just so we spread the weight equally around the trailer and we don't have an overweight here on the trailer steer. So how we do? We have in pairs at the front, so we cross, right? Remember what I said, the chain comes over all the way and needs to be at least in the middle or past the middle if possible, right? You guys can see here probably. Yep. So it's past the middle of the previous coil. Same thing, that one is coming from there and it's passing the middle of that coil. And it goes like that the whole way. So you throw the chain on the other side, is the same thing. I'm gonna come from the other side. And yeah, that's how you do it. I did have some timbers on my deck, so I just spread them around so they could put the coils in there, but they're not necessary at all. Not for this load at least. And yeah, that's how it looks from the back. You need to be careful so they're not over the rails, so you wouldn't be able to chain it down. So it's not over the rail here, it's not over the rail there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We are crossing that side the same way we are crossing the other one, passing the middle of the previous coil. And if you have a single coil by itself, like in here, you start towards the back. You want to protect yourself, don't put towards the front, of course. So back, cross, and cross, because we have an odd number here. They're not in pairs. Otherwise, just cross them. Cross, 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 cross. But because we have 5 in here, it's an odd number. Back, cross, and cross. That's it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for being trucking awesome, and I see you guys next time.